Greetings, Mizansi! Welcome to another Flossom Vibes Wisdom Nugget, albeit under very somber economic circumstances. Our country's economy is reeling from the U.S. tariffs. The year is 2025, and a dark shadow has fallen across the South African economy. The source? The Liberation Day Tariffs slapped on our economy by the United States. These tariffs, a hefty 31% on top of the existing ones, have sent shockwaves through Mzansi, and rightfully so. Not surprisingly, the rand took a dive, hitting a record low against the US dollar. It's a stark reminder that, when America proverbially sneezes, the world catches a cold, and South Africa, it seems, has come down with a very nasty bout of the flu. The impact is being felt in our homes, our businesses, and across entire industries. These tariffs are not just numbers on a spreadsheet. They represent real jobs at risk, families struggling to make ends meet, and a whole cloud of uncertainty hanging over our country's economic future. The agricultural and automotive sectors, once vibrant contributors to the South African economy, are now staring down the proverbial barrel of a gun. The situation is dire, and the need for action is urgent. South Africa, known for its resilience and fighting spirit, now faces a new struggle, an unfortunate trade war that is not of its making. For years, South Africa basked in the glow of AGOA, the African Growth and Opportunity Act. Like a warm hug from Uncle Sam, AGOA granted duty-free access to the United States market for a whole bunch of South African goods. It was a sweet deal, boosting our exports, creating jobs, and fueling economic growth. From the citrus orchards of the Western Cape to the bustling automotive plants of the Eastern Cape, AGOA was the wind beneath our wings. But those days seem like a distant memory now. Sadly, Trump's tariffs have effectively slammed the door shut on AGOA's benefits. The rug has been pulled out from under our feet, and we're left scrambling to find our footing. The future of AGOA itself hangs in the balance, set to expire later this year. The uncertainty is unsettling, to say the very least. It's like being on a date that's gone sour, the initial promise replaced with a bitter aftertaste in your mouth. The citrus industry, a juicy slice of South Africa's agricultural sector, is now tasting sour. Those bright, sunny oranges destined for American breakfast tables are facing a hefty tariff wall. Thousands of jobs are on the line, particularly in rural communities where citrus farming is a lifeline. As if we do not have enough on our hands regarding very high unemployment levels, the Citrus Growers Association paints a grim picture. Farms closing down, families struggling to put food on the table, and a ripple effect that threatens to cripple entire towns. On the other hand, there is the automotive sector, a shining example of South African manufacturing prowess, is also feeling the heat. Those sleek vehicles, once destined for American driveways, are now stuck with a hefty price tag thanks to the tariffs. The impact of these tariffs is being felt across the supply chain, from component manufacturers to assembly plants. Job losses are looming, and the ripple effect threatens to dent South Africa's industrial heartland. The proverbial American dream, it seems, has turned into a South African economic nightmare. So, what's a country to do when faced with such a daunting challenge? How do we navigate this storm? What are strategic options for South Africa? Well, it's very good that South Africa isn't one to back down from a fight. We've got options, and we're exploring them all. We're resilient. Diplomacy is our first line of defense, and we're exploring that. We're talking to the Americans, trying to reason with them, reminding them of our long-standing friendship and the mutually beneficial trade relationship we've both enjoyed. But let's be honest, hoping for a change of heart from the current American administration is like hoping for rain in the Karoo Desert. It's possible, but very highly unlikely. Next up, market diversification. We're casting our net wider, looking beyond the US for new trading partners. The BRICS nations, the European Union, and our fellow African countries. They're all on our radar. We're strengthening existing ties and forging new ones, reducing our reliance on Uncle Sam. Of course, it's a long-term strategy, but it's also a very necessary one. We're like a shopkeeper whose biggest customer has suddenly become unreliable. Yep, it's time to find new customers and diversify our offerings. And then there's domestic support. we're not leaving our farmers and manufacturers out in the cold. Certainly not by a long shot. The government is stepping in with support measures, subsidies, tax breaks, you name it. It's about protecting jobs, cushioning the blow, and giving our industries time to adapt. Think of it as a very wide national hug, a way of saying, we've got your back. Of course we do. Next, our resilient Mzansi, weathering the tariff storm and beyond. No doubt the road ahead is bumpy. But hey, South Africa is a nation forged in the fires of adversity. We've overcome apartheid. We've weathered economic storms before, and we'll certainly weather this one too. We're a resourceful bunch, South Africans. We're known for our innovation and our ability to make a plan. So, we're investing in technology, boosting our competitiveness, and diversifying our economy. This tariff challenge, daunting as it seems, might just be the wake-up call we needed. It's a very rude awakening, a reminder that we can't put all our eggs in one basket, that we need to be more self-reliant, and that we need to diversify. Now here's to a resilient Mzansi, weathering the storm and emerging stronger on the other side. We've got this. Until our next Flossom Nuggets, let's keep that flag flying very high.